It's a known fact that using Arcfire neutral is something you shouldn't do. But what if I told you that's not entirely true? But let's start with why it's bad in general, and I'll just keep this nice and simple. The entire duration of Arcfire is 63 frames, leaving you open to be punished by pretty much anything. But that doesn't always mean you shouldn't use it in neutral. In fact, there exist matchups where I actually will encourage you to abuse Arcfire more than usual in neutral. The two biggest matchups Arcfire in neutral is useful against is actually Snake and Young Link. The reason it works is because neither of them have the aerial mobility or, for Snake's case, the ground speed to deal with it if you're using it properly. This makes walling and zoning against these characters much easier if used correctly. In the description, you'll find a debatably bad Photoshop of a list of every matchup I've found Arcfire neutral to be useful against, and I'm sure there's more, it just needs more testing. And on that note, I'm going to pass the mic over to my good friend and fellow Robin content creator, Mad Ice King, and hear his thoughts on all of this. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support my content on here and Twitch has been getting. It really means a lot to me. Now, without further ado, take it away, Mad Ice King.
The running gag is to say that Arcfire is not a neutral tool. However, there are a few exceptions where Arcfire can be used in neutral scenarios. These tend to be against the more defensive playstyles where Arcfire's long range can assist in forcing an option from your opponent to which you can take advantage of. Other scenarios are against big, slower heavies who do not have a quick response other than to shield to avoid Arcfire, which traps them in their shield, which is harder for them to get out compared to the smaller characters like, would say, Joker. So while the general rule still stands to not use Arcfire neutral, there are matchups you'll find use for it in neutral scenarios. The key is to condition, which enables these scenarios.